Vagina. Titties. Labia. Broadcast.
Hello and welcome to the broadcast with Amanda, Shandy, and Colleen. This is our live Cougar party. My name is Colleen.
My name is Amanda.
And I'm Shandy.
And welcome to the show and the party, everybody. How's it going?
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! We're a little bit delayed tonight, but that's just because men are always late, and we had to share the studio with the leftovers. Men can't tell time, so.
It's true. I have heard that.
Yeah.
So anyway, oh, I'm low. They're saying my volume is low.
Your volume is low.
Uh-oh.
They'll like switch the lever.
Switch the lever.
Switch the lever.
Wrong
Pull the thingamabob.
lever. Let's see. Now is it better? I'm super
Same.
on the
Yeah, it's not much changed. You're not at your normal Colleen volume.
It's like when you play the voicemails. It's still like that.
It's still like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Let's try something here. Everything is the same. Everything is as it should be.
Whatever you did so that we could hear the music. I think that was it.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly normal on here. Well, let's get started and try to hear me, and I will get my pool boy assistant, my UPS guy for the evening. I'm gonna call IT.
Yeah. The strong silent type tonight, huh?
Yeah. So, oh, actually, he's watching and he's on his way down anyway. So, anyway, guys.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah, Will vagina.
Yeah.
So why am I so low? Okay. Anyway, guys, there is nothing that is making me so happy as embracing my inner Long Island. I'm ready for my passport photo now, guys.
It's true. You should have made your appointment to get it retaken today.
I really should have.
With that outfit and that rack, how could you go wrong?
Yeah.
This bra is from like a very long time ago, and I think I bought it and wore it once, and it's got like super mega padding, and it's super uncomfortable. Am I louder now, guys?
No.
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
No.
Well, that's great.
In a word, nah.
We're working it.
Try the built-in mic.
There you are!
Whoa, there I am. Whoa, you guys got super loud too.
Uh-oh.
Everything's in Technicolor.
All right. 3 minutes in, on a show that we're not editing, and it's going super smoothly.
Perfect.
Oh, cheers! I've got a Bloody Mary. I've got my
Cheers.
Cougar drink.
Cheers. Working on a dark and stormy here.
Ooh.
Mm.
Thank you, IT guy.
Yay.
Thank you, IT.
I got an oversized wine glass that you're really not supposed to drink white wine in, and I mixed not one, but 2 leftover bottles. My trashy drink. Because I don't
That's how
really
you
do
got your
cocktails.
trash on?
That's how I got
Yeah,
my
but that's
trash
actually
on.
pretty. That qualifies. That's pretty trashy.
trashy.
That's pretty
Yeah.
trashy. I'll give it to you.
And yeah, that's what I call.
Trashiest I've ever been.
But that's
And
what I call every Wednesday night after I've got leftovers from Monday and broadcast days.
true.
You mix the 2 bottles in the same oversized glass.
I think brownie
It's
points
like a
for
major faux pas.
creativity.
Yes, that's what we call in my family, in my Italian family, that's what we call a blend. No,
Hey.
I'm actually serious.
Some wineries, that's what a blend is. It's just like, oh, well, we have all this extra wine. We're going to filter it and call it a blend.
Owned by my husband if he knew what I was doing right now, but
Well,
he doesn't have to.
Frank don't know, can't hurt him.
Exactly.
And that's how Shandy got her
My
trash
philosophy
back.
in life.
It's like, sit down, Frenchie. You don't know a thing about blending wines. It's a real thing.
Yeah, but anyway, guys, what's going on with you guys there? I'm very distracted by the fact that my itty bitty lips has lipstick on them, which is a very big rarity. So I'm also distracted by my boobs, but you know.
I'm distracted by your boobs too, and I'm wishing that I would have worn some lipstick because I do own, I think, 2 lipsticks. I didn't even think of that. I love how this is.
Go get some.
Oh my God, Shandy, I know what I'm sending you. You can have one of the 50 red lipsticks I own.
Yes.
I have 4 of the same brand. Same brand, same.
All right.
I keep them everywhere. They're like chapsticks.
Nice. I don't wear a lot of makeup, and I didn't really know what to do as far as dressing up. I don't have a push-up bra, and I was thinking about it today. I was like, God, who am I that I don't have a push-up bra? Is that a necessity? I don't know. But there's not a lot to push up. I am, however, wearing my sluttiest slut outfit because apparently that's what we're going with.
Oh, I just went with an everyday outfit when I lived on Long Island. I really don't.
Well,
this
here's the secret.
This shirt,
this outfit.
This shirt is from when on my 21st birthday party, Amanda, and I wore it to a cookies and milk. And then
I was gonna say milk and cookies.
It was.
Damn it, I should have just gone with my instinct.
I did, and then the skirt I'm wearing is when we did a Divas performance. It was Holding Out for a Hero.
Yeah, you wear that skirt. You wear that skirt all the time. That's one of the
wore
greatest
that
hits.
skirt all the time.
Yeah,
I'm somebody's mother now. I am proper.
Well, I was gonna say this slutty ass outfit I'm wearing is like actually one of my current favorite outfits. So.
Nice.
Yeah. So see.
Yeah.
And
whatever.
Here's why we edit a lot, because I step all over everybody.
All right. Should I try to find lipstick? I don't know.
Get the lipstick and show us your boobs.
It.
I can't. Yeah. Boobs are not like Colleen.
What's the slutty part?
What?
To be.
Ooh.
Mm.
Cole, stop talking.
There
There we go.
There's a giant slit, and
Fun.
the skirt is pretty short.
Ooh, that is cute.
Oh.
Thanks. This outfit got me 3 free drinks one night. So
Nice.
I will be right back.
Oh, sounds good to me. So, I guess I'll talk about this while Shandy is not here, because Shandy is not going to be here at the. Christy said you don't need to push up, just use contouring. And Will said, I wish I had worn my lipstick. We'll get your lipstick too.
Oh, that's good.
And Matt says, Shandy, we are not slit shaming.
Yeah, nice. Y'all are so clever. I love
anyway,
the puns.
Hi to everybody in the chat watching right now. This is super exciting. Let's see, who do we got? I'm going to try to scroll up. I know we got Will, JP, Greg is in there, Kayla's in there, Jazana's in there. Also, Jana text me about plans for next weekend when we're done with this. Let's see who else. Nicole is there. Who else is in here? Matt's in here. Laura's in here. John is in here. This is super exciting. If you are in here watching and you have not said hello, come out and play.
Make yourself known.
Christy's here clearly. So, oh
my God! Clearly, I did not
here.
put lipstick on.
It's okay. It takes practice.
That's okay.
We'll
I don't
you
have
doing
lips,
like
so.
liquid lipstick in no time. That's what this is. That's the real stuff. The real game is the liquid lipstick. That shit doesn't go anywhere.
Oh man.
Yep, you put it on and it stays on. I could eat a whole meal with this stuff.
Ooh. Really?
This is gonna be all over my glass in 2 seconds.
That's what she said?
If she's lucky.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Oh man, I just meant to tweet out a selfie that I took.
Oh!
And I didn't.
Oh wait, that reminds me. I have to do my 1 second a day. Oh please.
We're your second for today.
Yeah, this is the most exciting thing I've done all day. It's real.
I probably look a good 4 months older than the last time you did this for us.
That's true.
But come on, that was funny.
Yes, it was.
Yay.
That was funny. How do I?
It was funny.
And now everybody knows why we really do a lot of editing. Because there's lots of this that happens. And then we go off on tangents and, you know, it just goes on and on and on. Anyway.
Yep, pulling back the curtain.
Peeling back the curtain. And actually, really, a lot of what we edit out is pee breaks and when we make fun of people.
Yeah.
Or things.
Things that we say against
That
our
might
better
be.
judgment.
That might be true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's true.
how are you guys doing? My pool boy has lower left lobe pneumonia.
Oh, geez. What does that even mean?
It just means that the infection's in his lower left lung primarily.
Oof, poor guy. Is he
So-
feeling
Yeah.
better? He seemed to be. He was looking
He's
better.
moving around more, but he can't really
Yeah.
talk without coughing a lot.
Yeah.
And
Pneumonia is like pretty fucking serious, yeah?
yeah, you could like die from it if it's untreated, but it's being treated.
And if you're older, I think he's okay.
Yeah, they told us that if it doesn't get better within 42 to 78 hours, 48 to 72 hours, there we go. Oh, that would be something else we probably would have edited out just for time's sake, because we record for like over 2 hours and I try to get it down to like 1:40 every time. They said if he doesn't get better within 48 and 72 hours, then hi-ho, to the hospital we go to get IV fluids put in,
Oh, jeez.
medication. So the fever's down.
And he podcasted tonight?
Well, he didn't really podcast. He kind of sat there on mute for a while and just played the calls and piped in from time to time. So
That's
I don't know,
impressive.
Jay, you're in the
work
chat.
Good
Hi,
work
Darcy.
ethic.
Okay, Ro is here. Darcy's here. Jay, if you're in the chat and want to tell everybody how exactly your podcasting secret for tonight is, do that up as well. Jay texted me, if you don't want the camera to be on you when you talk, you can select other people and it will hold it on them. A, I know that, and B, do you see these? Of course I want the camera on me tonight.
Taking the girls out for a stroll.
I haven't shown my tits since I stopped nursing. And it's something to be said when the first time you pull out a push-up bra in 4 years is when you're at home on a computer. So if you're just listening to this and you would like to actually watch the video of what we're talking about, you can go to the Facebook group or one of our Twitters, and the link to the Jane Jack YouTube page, whatever. The link will be on there, and you can watch and play along with us. Anyway, while I figure out how to correct my mistaken tweet, somebody else talk.
Tweet.
Yes, I wanted to post a selfie with a link to the chat to entice people to come in, and I forgot to put the picture in.
Oh, I just added a picture to my tweet with the chat,
Oh, good.
but I don't have the boobs.
Yeah.
Fair
Well,
enough.
maybe I'll be lucky and I will actually tweet. Maybe
I
that
saw
would
that
be.
you retweeted.
Yeah. I've got like retweeting down like really solidly.
Nice.
Just like, this is easy. Boom. But yeah, no.
So, the other day I had just finished up a run and I was like walking around, like checking my phone after my run, all like happy, and then I dropped my phone.
Oh.
Did it a million times before, but this time, I don't know if you can even see.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
Pretty intense crackage.
Oh, no.
that's the
And a little
worst.
piece of it has fallen out. Yes, and but it's also kind of fun because that means I can get a new phone.
Nice. Oh yeah, are you up for an upgrade or are you just gonna
No, I'm not up for an upgrade, and I don't know. I think like I like this phone. Really, I like the size of it, ladies.
Mhm.
Sometimes
That's what she said.
Sometimes smaller is better. I
Yep.
do not like this new trend of phones that are like for giant hands. And so like I have the iPhone 5. And that's really like as big as I want to go with a phone. But everything else is like super huge.
That's fair. That's fair because I have the 6, and I have a hard time doing it one-handed. Like this, just
See,
you
you gotta be able to do it one-handed.
Can't. Yeah.
Well, I hear there's a website called OMG Yes that can help you with that one-handed problem.
That's true.
Well, maybe not that exact problem, but
I can no longer do OMG Yes on my phone because I would get like not a paper cut, like a glass cut.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I did get out the old Kindle.
Oh.
Ooh.
Does it take up a lot of data? Okay, I'll stop with the boobs now.
I like how you were like, does it take up a lot of data? Have you noticed what I'm working with here?
Well, it's funny because, you know, in true push-up bra fashion, like they start, like my actual breasts start like here. This is all like padding, but, you know. I'm playing the role of Colleen Kardashian tonight, so I'm calling with a K.
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
Anyway.
I'm tempted to maybe go and get myself a push-up bra.
Do it. Will, you get yours too.
See what that does.
Yeah, no, this is about as push-up as my push-up bra gets.
Yeah. All right,
I can't see anything with your camera angle.
What the chat says, Jay says he didn't talk during leftovers. He can't talk for long before a coughing fit or he runs out of breath. So he was the silent producer. He has an inhaler now, actually. Oh, there is some shade being thrown at me. JP says, wait, so you don't podcast while you have coughing fits? You probably won't podcast eating Fritos, too. Fuck you, JP.
Ooh.
Fuck you, JP. And Jay goes, yes, and I don't edit my shows for weeks at a time either. Oh, you guys are the worst.
It's just a few days.
Yeah. Kayla likes my push-up bra. Yes, and you know
Sorry,
something?
my laptop became unplugged.
This show
I
would
have
have been
about
out.
10 minutes of battery when it's unplugged. Sorry.
Oh, no. That's kind of like my phone.
It's the saddest little laptop that was ever a laptop.
That's kind of like my phone, but shit. Now I totally lost my train of thought.
Oh, wait, I have good news.
Yes.
As of 8 o'clock this morning, I'm an aunt.
Oh, congratulations!
Congratulations!
I know. My bestest friend in the whole world had her baby this morning.
What's her name?
Natalie.
Mm.
And she's super cute,
nice.
and
I
I'm
love
super
that
excited.
name. It means
I do.
Christmas. If I ever have a daughter born on Christmas, that's the name.
Oh. I wonder if they knew that when they picked a baby born in April.
I love that name, though.
I know. But she's really cute. She's like, I've already seen some pictures, and like she looks like she's like a real thinker. She's got like her stank face like down. A few hours old, and she's like,
well, she was born on our Cougar day, our Cougar birthday.
Exactly. She was like, I don't know about this.
Which it was my friend Paul's birthday also, actually, and Colleen's friend Paul, who was here that we talked about last week.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Good people are born on April 25th.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Tonight, Jay was recording, so I put Zach to sleep, and Zach, was like, Daddy has a podcast, and I said yes, and then, so okay, so we kept going, and then as I turned the light off, he goes, Mommy has broadcast? I was like, how do you know it's called the broadcast? And then he got all like self-conscious. Yeah, he does.
Up on stuff. They listen.
Yeah.
They listen to everything.
Oh, he is smart. So he made poopy on the potty today at school for the first time. Which there's an email about that later. Now, let's not get too excited. He shit his pants twice at home and didn't use the potty. And Jay was like, do you want to use the potty? And he goes, nope. And then we smell it, and I was like, yep, he didn't want to. He knew it was coming. He said, I have to poop, and then just went.
I imagine it must be different. Like when you're at school and all your friends, you feel like you gotta like
friends do it. Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever.
But when you're home, you're like, Mom and Dad have to love me anyways. So
yeah. Well, he's super excited.
Is easier.
He is super excited to have the party next week when everybody comes, May 5th through the 8th. We keep talking about how our friends are coming. He's super excited because I told him Jana was coming, and he asks me every few days, he goes, where's Jana? And I was like, Jana's at her house. Jana at the train station? Because it's the last time he saw her. And it's in, And I was like, no, she's at her house. Okay. And, then he'll ask me a few days later. It's super cute. So that's actually, Jenna, you don't have to text me now because I just told you what I was going to text you. So there's the story. It's been really cute.
Oh my God. I can't wait to see that little boy in real life again. Seriously, I have not seen him since his christening.
Yeah.
So
He's a lot older now.
Yeah. That's like a real boy.
Yeah. And he is a real boy.
He's a real boy.
He is. He is. He saw my shirt and was like, boobies, boobies, boobies. I was like,
you're like, well,
how do you know about that? But anyway,
He used to know about them very intimately.
yes, he did. He knew them better than anybody else here. Maybe Amanda, you might have beat him, but
yeah, I'm sure I've seen her boobs on multiple occasions.
But he actually.
Yeah.
We have peed in the same room
I
together.
probably haven't been as
That's
close to
true.
them as Zach has, but I have been in their vicinity at some point in time.
He's like,
multiple times.
Stuff from the boobs have gone into his mouth.
Yeah. I don't know if he remembers
I can't
that
say
or not,
that. Yeah.
but I'm sure instinctually somewhere it but anyway, whatever. I just thought it was funny that he was like
maybe
boobies,
Jay
boobies.
can say that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But Amanda, we have Amanda actually is the person on here. I mean, I think I peed in front of Amanda before I peed in front of Jay.
Probably, yeah.
By default, but yeah.
I mean, you've known me longer. So.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway.
Plus all those freaking long lines at bars and the bathroom, you just go in two at a time. It's faster.
Yeah, that's yeah. So anyway, now that we've shared that tidbit, see, we are cougaring it up tonight. I just regret that I did not get a bright red manicure.
Oh, is that the ring I got you from Europe? That star ring?
It is. And did your mom get me these? I have the necklace your mom got. The necklace that you got me, I have that I wear all the time.
Oh, good God, I have no idea.
But it's like all Virgin Mary and saints and stuff.
No, we're not Catholic. She would not have done that.
I was like, well, if I'm a 40-year-old cougar from Long Island, I've got to get my...
You would have your saints with you at all times.
Yes, exactly. I just regret that I'm not wearing my rosary beads around my neck.
It's not too late.
Your rosary beads, that would be... Colleen, where would your rosary beads be?
Right down there.
All the better to see my cleavage with. Look.
Yeah. Oh.
Good times.
Good times. What did Jay say? There's no way that's gonna happen. What did I miss?
I was suggesting that while Zachary has most definitely taken in stuff from your boobs into his mouth, aka milk, I was suggesting that maybe Jay could have also done that.
Oh, no comment.
I think Jay commented, and I said I would have been curious too.
Oh yeah, there's no way that wasn't gonna happen. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If my partner was breastfeeding, I would.
Yes, Jay has tried my breast milk. There we go, guys. See, and if I was still nursing, they say that that's a natural healer. That pneumonia would have been gone. No antibiotics necessary.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Take that, vaccinations and science. Fuck you, science.
Oh, guys, my face itches.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I can't stop.
So Amanda had an allergic
So I
reaction
don't think the listeners
yesterday.
know.
Yeah, the ongoing saga of my allergic reaction. I have an appointment with the allergist tomorrow. However, they can't really do anything because apparently you can't do an allergy test if you still have antihistamines in your body.
Oh, yeah.
And I have a lot of antihistamines in my body. You can't tell from the fact that I'm covered in hives, but I have a ton of antihistamines running through my body.
Aww.
But yeah, hopefully they can fix me because this is getting really not fun.
Hopefully. I'm sure they can.
Yeah.
And it's happened in multiple locations, right? At this point, because it happened at home, and then it also happened in Connecticut. So it's not like
I'm starting to think.
You said locations, and I was like, no, it's just her face.
That's what but I am starting to think it might be an outdoor thing, not something I'm actually putting on my face.
Okay.
there is a correlation between
Like
like
pollen
going for a
or-
run and then
Yeah.
my face blows up.
Okay, it could be pollen related. Well, I guess you'll
Yeah.
find out.
Yeah. So we'll see. More to come, guys.
Speaking of
Saga continues.
the saga continues. Speaking of bad looks, I've got.
What are you saying? I'm not looking my best right now?
No, I think you're actually looking way better than. I've got my
This is the
passport
best,
photo.
yeah. Let's see. Let's see.
What can we make the chat do to see it? To want to see my passport photo because it is. It's. All right, come chat. You figure it out while I talk about the May 5th party get together and let us know because I think that Will needs to tweet or email us to the broadcasters3@gmail.com a picture of him wearing lipstick. If you send us that picture, I will show my passport picture. The old one and the new one. And the new one is pretty bad, and it's still better than the one that they made me retake. Which Jay looked at his picture and was like, "Are you sure you just don't want to pay to have another one done?" And I was like, I've got to pay like the $110 to like redo the whole passport. I'm not gonna do that just for a picture for a
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Those
whatever
things are
you
good
guys
for a long time though.
10. They're both bad.
Yeah,
Yes,
but-
they are both bad. But the other one was worse. The other one showed my stash.
No, well, there's that.
Yes, which I'm
I
gonna
mean, but hardly anyone sees it. It's
Soft.
not like you have to use it very often.
exactly.
I'd rather have
Exactly.
I'd rather have a bad passport photo than a bad driver's license photo.
Oh, my
Yeah.
driver's license photo ain't great either.
Yeah.
But even
Daniel
then,
got a
like,
new
who's really gonna
driver's
see it?
license today? Well, when you go to the bars and stuff.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah,
see it on a
the
daily
the
basis.
bouncer.
Right? We're not daily basis.
The bouncer
Or
sees it for a second.
Sometimes
like,
when I
what?
buy beer at the grocery store, they check it.
Yeah, but like, I mean,
I get
it's
carded all the
just
time.
grocer.
Sometimes if you go to the doctor,
Mhm.
they like to see your
When
ID.
we officially sold the townhouse last week, and we had to bring our IDs
Yep.
for the notary who notarized
Yeah.
the stuff.
Yeah, I feel like you bust out your ID more than if you really thought about it.
All of those people are people that I don't really like. I don't care about.
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
yeah. It's always
Oh,
people
yeah.
you don't
So-
care about seeing it, but still,
Doesn't matter. It's the vanity of it.
yeah.
You want to
Anyway,
look your best all the time.
I've got our email pulled up, so once we get that email from Will, I'll show everything. I'll show everything. No, I won't show everything. I will show my passport picture. Don't hate us, Will. We won't show it to anybody else. It's just for fun. Hey, Ralph is on. Ralph, hi! Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Crazy. Let's see. JP says I'd be willing to subject myself to watching Jack on a Zamboni. Well, if you want to do that, we got to get to that $2,000 Patreon level.
Mhm.
Speaking of, if you want to become a patron, you can do so at patreon.com/JandJack. We got a whole bunch of new patrons recently, and I was actually
Awesome.
hoping that we did. We got
Ooh.
4 or 5 over the last week.
Oh, that's great.
It's been actually really cool. And of course, it's not signed in.
Awesome.
Schmoopsies. I thought you were going to sign this in over here. Let's see.
Nice. Way to get into character. I liked it.
What? Qua?
The way you said it. It
Oh.
was very Long Island. It was very in character. I liked it.
Oh, that was actually not. So we're at $1,020 per month with 152 patrons. Once we get to the $1,250 mark, we are going to have a fulfillment level of a network-wide trivia. And right now, the Patron's Choice, which is, I guess, probably going to be sometime next week, it's going to have to be recorded, is a trivia contest between the married men and the broadcasters. Shandy will be
Ask me
acting.
how excited I am.
Shandy
Be
will be playing.
excited!
Nobody's going to ask you any Trudeau questions. Don't worry.
Oh my god, my friend was listening to that today and she texted me, she's like, you did not like that Trudeau game. Yeah, by the end of it, I got
You
kind of-
liked it. You just didn't like the outcome.
Oh, it makes me feel weird. Yeah, anyway.
I feel uncomfortable inside, mommy. Anyway, patreon.com/JandJack. We've got a bunch of different levels. The Patron's Choice and the exclusive Facebook group start at the $5 level or more. But the reward level will be for, like, the reward, I guess, will go out on all the whole enchilada feed and the all the patrons' feeds.
All
So-
the places.
all the places. There's also exclusive hangout for the $15 or more a month level, which last month I think we had the most fun one yet, hangout with Shandy, me, Boston, Jay, and Jack. We've got more stories from our crazy chicken swinger neighbor, which, I mean, that woman just, Amanda, the ring just broke.
That doesn't surprise me.
I
Hot
know.
glue gun it. Hot glue gun
I
it.
will. Don't worry. I have a hot glue gun and everything. But I mean, there's just been, we've had flooding. We had the IKEA truck deliver the stuff the other day, and immediately, and I got a long ass message. I mean, long message. I mean, it was like I had to scroll down like on my phone a lot just to read the whole thing about how like the truck tore up her driveway, and I'm like, well, why the fuck was the truck in your driveway? It wasn't. So and you know, it's got to be fixed now. And I'm like, all right, well.
The gravel? Can't you just take a
Yes.
rake and just, there you go.
No,
it's
there's
fixed.
like I don't know, whatever. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to talk shit about my neighbor because I'm sure she's already found this podcast and is listening to it.
Hello. Can't wait to meet you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But anyway, just to finish with the housekeeping stuff, that's Patreon information. We're having a meetup here, May 5th through May 8th. There'll be a live Leftovers podcast on a viewing party and podcast on May 7th at night. But the fun thing that happened this weekend is that thanks to Dennis, he is going to rent a karaoke machine, and we're going to set up karaoke on my big screen TV here and have a karaoke party.
Oh my god!
We're going to bring the bar downstairs, so it's going to be so much fun. And the best part is I don't need a babysitter, really, because I'm going to be in my own house. And the other best part is I can, pee in my own bathroom and pass out on my own couch. So this is, like, super exciting to me. Like,
Fantastic.
this is the ultimate win-win-win. There's going to be a poker thing. I think Jay wanted to do a $20 buy-in, but maybe a $5 buy-in, whatever. So if you want to play poker, they're going to do that. I don't think it's tournament style. I think it's just, for fun or whatever, or for $20. But yes, Amanda and I may have a karaoke song planned. And I think you guys can see that my philosophy on life is go big or go home.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do it, you might as well do it up. So we may be in costume.
Yep. So TBD. TBD.
TBD if we can find it.
TBD. Yeah. Oh no, nothing original. It's gonna have to be a recreation.
Oh yeah, it's a recreation.
Nothing exists anymore.
Oh yeah.
Which is a bummer. I wish I still had my flower, but I have no idea what happened to it.
I had my flower actually, and I threw it out when we moved because it was like, oh.
You gave your flower away?
Gave it away.
That's
like
okay.
Like it meant nothing.
I know. I gave mine away too a long time ago. I really should have been more careful with it.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, I don't even know where to go from there. My 6-year wedding anniversary is Saturday.
Oh
The
my
29th
goodness.
is coming up.
Awesome.
And I'm hoping that my husband isn't bedridden for it. So, yay.
Can't believe 6 years. My goodness.
I know. And 10 years since the day we met.
Good God.
Nice.
Yes.
That happened quick.
Oh, bye, Ralph. He says he's going to run, but he's going to listen later.
Okay.
Very exciting.
Yes.
All right. We got like a fuck ton of feedback and
Yeah, we should probably get to that.
yes. Does anybody else have anything else? Since I'm very ADD, which again, this is why we edit. I mean, it's not just me, but
A part of the fun.
Indeed.
I think breaking my phone was the main event, and I'm reminded of it every fucking day when I
know,
have to use my phone.
That sucks.
But,
yeah.
Whatever.
Well, it's all
Alright.
about like the way that glass is. Like you drop it in just the right
Yeah.
place and it like just shatters.
I know. Also, I mean, I wasn't using a case.
Oh yeah, that's.
I've had kind of an attitude about cases for the past couple of years. I feel like, I mean, it's like fucking dudes who are like, oh, I don't want to cover it up. Doesn't feel as good. I don't want anything on it. My bad. It's what happens if you don't cover it up.
Yep.
There are consequences.
You're just opening it up to all sorts of bad things.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Your
That's true.
shit.
Protect your shit hashtag. Oh, speaking of hashtags, if you're listening, the hashtag for tonight is hashtag I'm with Cougars.
Yay.
Yay. Okay.
All right.
That didn't get a very big reaction. I was like, I'm with Cougars. That's so clever. I'm funny. No. Okay.
So feedback?
So feedback. Oh, before we get before we get to the official feedback, we actually have
Fancy feedback?
fancy panties business to attend to.
Fancy pantsies.
Right.
Yes, and this is
Fancy
so serious
pantsies.
that I'm not gonna make my next drink until it's been an hour, so I feel like it's time for the next one. Because I did make this at 9:30, 9:30. Before we get to the feedback, so we are doing our own version of the Tidy Whities list, and that is the Fancy Panties list. We have gotten a lot of really good feedback from people, but we thought that perhaps if everybody thought about it, we can open it up to the audience, get some of the rest of it here, and then we will officially announce what the Fancy Panties list is during our next show, which will be, we're recording it May 2nd. We're actually having broadcast spring break next week.
Yes.
Spring break, get crazy. We're going from Cougars to college.
College.
We're going
Yeah.
streaking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like Ty.
Also, check the email, ladies.
Oh, did we get it?
We got it. It's
Oh, we
pretty
got
great.
it. Oh, shit.
Oh, I can't. Wait, I have to check it on my goddamn phone.
Oh, here we go.
Don't cut yourself.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I guess I could just also look at the email that's up in front of my face.
Yeah. You do you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Where is it? Here it is.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god! It's Will with lipstick!
It's great. You wear it well, friend. You wear it well.
You wear it better than I do.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess I've got to now share my picture. Okay,
It's a good shade,
Ooh, I
too.
like it.
let me show you.
It really is.
Yeah, the more orangey red really complements your
So
your
this
skin
is-
tone.
Yeah.
I like
This
it.
is the old one.
Very nice.
This is the one from when 2007. So I was 23.
It looks fine.
Yeah. It looks
wasn't
very
great.
it looks very of the time.
No,
It looks very.
The whiskey bangs.
I was, yeah. It was not great. So they actually,
It's not bad.
here is the new picture.
Yeah,
Why
you
do you
look a
look
little
so
bit more like
mad?
a terrorist in that one.
They wouldn't
why,
let me smile.
why are you
Yeah,
so
they don't
angry?
let you smile anymore.
Why?
Because God knows that changes your face. I don't really understand it, but yeah, that's
Because
like a thing.
terrorists don't smile, duh.
Very strange. But look, you just look very serious, but that's not your fault.
Yeah, well, at least again, it's not like the other one where I had lipstick on and it was just like bright stash, which
It's very resting bitch face.
it's, yeah, it's not great.
Sorry.
Oh well, what you gonna do? 10 years from now, I'll take a new picture.
Exactly.
Oh, I think-
Yeah, I'm like trying to remember what I even look like in my passport picture.
I'm smiling. When did they make this rule that you can't smile?
a few years ago.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
it was after I got mine done.
Yes,
Yeah,
it looks like a
I think-
mugshot.
It's terrible.
yeah, exactly.
I don't like it.
Which I just don't understand because why? Like, it's not like
I don't know.
normally smile usually.
It's not a great. It's not a great picture, but you know, again, what it looks like in my actual photo is actually possibly worse because it looks very like, you know, it takes away like the actual features, so I just literally look like a Death Eater.
You just really look super mad.
I'm pissed.
No, I look like a Death Eater. Let's be honest.
Sure, if that's what you feel you look like, who am I to deny you that?
Look at this face now. Does this look like a face that would produce this picture? Because it clearly is.
I mean, it looks like you. It's not like it doesn't look like you. It just doesn't look like a very happy you.
No.
It's like, I hate traveling. Traveling's the worst. Vacation sucks.
Yeah, maybe that's why they made that rule, because people do kind of just look pissed off when they're traveling.
Maybe.
Because traveling does kind of.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, getting to the destination is awesome. Getting there is not so fun.
Rose says you'll be a real cougar when you take your next passport picture, Colleen. Wear the same outfit. If I can fit in this outfit in 10 more years, which I guess I officially got it 12 years ago. So here's to hoping.
Yep.
Hey, you are right on track.
That's the best. Here's a good
track.
question. What is the oldest article of clothing that you currently own?
This skirt.
I have something that's old, but it's not old. Like it didn't start with me.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's true. I should have prefaced that. Like something that you
Oldest
bought
thing that
new
you
and
bought.
yeah.
I'm gonna bend down and make myself another drink while you guys
Bend and
discuss
snap.
this. Bend
Yeah.
and snap.
I have a
Bend the
sweatshirt
boobies.
that's like 20 years old, I think.
Wow. So you've had
Like,
it since
yeah.
you were.
Actually,
12?
no, I take that back. I have a t-shirt from when I was in 2nd grade in softball that I still wear to bed sometimes.
Wow.
I stopped growing really,
Yeah.
really early.
I
was a chubby kid, and then I
stuff.
stopped growing when I was like 13. So it all kind of evened out. It was a big shirt then.
I have a Dare t-shirt from when I was well, I did Dare when I was in 5th grade, but I acquired the t-shirt
Right.
from somebody else when I was 16.
Right. Okay.
Still fits great.
Nice.
It was probably like really big at the time, and now it like fits smaller, and I like that fit. But
Nice.
I mostly wear it to bed. I used to wear it in high school. It was my party shirt because I thought that was funny.
That is pretty.
Because that was me in high school.
That is pretty funny.
That's actually really funny. It's a conversation starter for sure.
Wait,
All right, so
I'm
Well,
gonna
it's, like,
text my pool
obviously
boy and
ironic.
see if he'll bring me some more drink here.
do it.
Oh,
All right,
more
so-
drank.
While you're doing that fancy panties list, if you guys got suggestions, throw it at us. We've got something from John. State park. We're working on a rhythm here, so I'm just gonna read the actual suggestions. State park, theme park, ocean, while in motion. Darcy had great ones. In a body of water, which is like ocean. Car, bar, vibrator, mouth, ass, fist. Quickie in a skirt while a mile high, while being tied up. Over the
Oh God, I
phone.
thought that was all one thing. I was like, oh, now that's getting too complicated. It's too many things.
I'm sorry. Over the phone.
I didn't realize that was like
your-
space.
Yeah.
Space.
in your childhood room, while with other people in the room, threesome in the shower. Christy had a list that was awesome. It's in the patrons group. There were a lot in there. I'm not going to go through all those, but like I said, we will announce the official list on the show we record May 2nd. So get your suggestions in. If you could do them May 2nd, is it May 2nd that we're recording? Oh, I'm sorry, it's not May 2nd that we're
Yeah,
recording.
we're taking next week
We're
off.
taking next week
after.
off. Duh. May
Spring break.
9th. The one that we record the week of May 8th, which I just looked. I may have a conflict May 9th. So, yeah, the one that we record the week of May 8th. So if you can get your suggestions in by May 6th or 7th, so we have enough time to go through them and like make it into something, like actually prep it, that'd be awesome. So please get them in, thebroadcasters3@gmail.com, or you can do it in the Facebook group, either one, janejack.com, facebook.com/group/janejackgroups, or patrons group, or you can call it in 331-276-2373.
Thank you.
Did you just get rosé?
No, I got rum.
Bacardi! Oh, this is going to be a real party.
Although, oh my God, I'm so excited for our next time we're recording because there's a rosé at our wine store that I'm very excited to buy.
Ooh,
and
I bought-
it was almost perfect for today, but I decided I'm going to go with the cocktail today. But next time we record this rosé, it's going to be pretty cool.
I bought a rosé. It's
You
here for
did?
you when you get here next week.
Oh,
I was gonna. Well, I
you
might.
take such good care of me.
I do. I might open it and try it, but then I'll
Okay,
get you
let me
another
see if I
one.
can- Let me see if I can. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
And every time I see pink Moscato, I think of Mandy and think like
Oh,
I've got to
shoot.
try one.
Oh, I'm making a huge mess.
That's what she said.
Yep.
All right, so Facey back, guys. And this is why we do so much editing.
Yep.
Because it's now 45 minutes in, and we've got Facey back that we haven't started.
Mm.
Ba-ba-da-da.
Oh, wait, there's a towel.
And I keep getting signed out. Why do I keep getting signed out? Which one of you is kicking me out of the account?
Not me.
Also, Amanda is making a lot of noise.
I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
I'm just being an asshole.
Making cocktails takes noise. Who knew it was so complicated, guys?
Who knew?
Who knew it was so
complicated?
complicated to make a cocktail around all your microphone and your laptop and your other various podcasting equipments?
Exactly. All right,
Exactly.
so Basie back. We only have really one thing this week because somebody sucks because their husband had pneumonia and they got. I would have had the show out on Sunday afternoon, but somebody put on Zootopia and then I started watching it. And
That's a great movie.
it's
No
a great
lie.
movie.
That
I
is
watched
the
it.
cutest movie I've seen in a long time.
I watched it twice on one day.
Oh,
And
nice.
that's why the show wasn't out until yesterday.
That's okay. That's a worthy enough reason. I'll allow it.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, JP says, absolutely one of your best and most touching episodes. I see as you get closer to 40, your ability to give us a great show and to listen a great show to listen to has grown up too. Not like the other show, wink, wink, hashtag married men. Proud to be a patron of this network and every show. I feel like they've devolved. No, they started with Dale, so that's actually physically impossible to devolve. Every show you all have put out over the years, which I've listened to and enjoyed. Yay! Thanks, JP.
Thank you very much. Also, when I
Thank
first read
you.
over that, I somehow I must have skimmed. I read the beginning and the end and missed that shade in the middle. That was,
Shade's my favorite thing in the world to throw.
yeah, I thought Colleen was ad-libbing a little bit at first, and no, it's actually exactly what JP wrote.
I mean, seriously, we didn't get Richard Grieco, but that's okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's quite
I'm
Yeah.
actually totally fine with that.
I'm actually still not 100% certain I know who that is. So
Yeah.
21 Drum Street.
awesome. I didn't want to be the only one to admit
Oh,
that.
21
And with me,
Jump
it's a given. So if Amanda doesn't,
yes. All
The
right.
guy that's not Johnny Depp in that show.
Oh, in
Comes in
21 Jump Street?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I
right.
have a vague idea of who that is.
We have feedback from Nicole,
Yes, we
who
do.
is actually, I think, in the chat right now. So, this is very fun.
Ooh, this
We
is-
might
yeah.
actually get interactive feedback with the
All right.
feedback. Okay.
super awesome.
Okay. So Nicole says, hello, broadcast. After spending almost 11 years being a stay-at-home parent, I recently put in my application for a full-time position as an aide at a local school. I have a degree in education, but I don't want to jump through the hoops to get my license, at least not yet. I was wondering if you all would have any tips for interviewing. It's a bit daunting. I've had a few part-time jobs here and there, but none that required a formal interview. So it's been a while. Thanks. My goodness, good for you. My aunt is actually, she started as an aide in an after-school program for kids with special needs, and now she's like a full-on like para, and she's like made a whole career out of it. So
Nice.
Wow.
I think that's
awesome.
pretty cool. Yeah, interviewing's really tough, actually. I am fortunate enough that I don't have that much experience interviewing. So I don't know, yeah.
Well, I would say like one thing to think about as you're going into it is she says she's been sort of out of the traditional workforce for 11 years. So I would just like probably brainstorm some ideas beforehand about how you can speak to what you've been doing over the last 11 years
Right.
and really translate that into skills that will be good for this job.
Yeah.
And then
Well, and
like practice. Yeah.
why you're getting back into the working world now.
Yeah, but how your experience in the last 11 years will be a benefit to school.
So I actually have an HR expert that I live with who used to do interviews for his job.
Mhm.
And I just texted him to come down and give you some actual real advice from somebody that actually really legit knows this. But I know that when I was interviewing, and it's been 5 years, he had the tips that I had got was, treat it like a story or something. Jesus, let's hold on. Pool boy's coming downstairs to give you some advice. I feel like this is like livelihood.
No, it's true.
So,
or practicing. I was always a big fan because I'm a very nervous person and I ramble when I'm nervous. So practicing, like thinking of a few, not so that they're canned answers, but like thinking about like if someone's going to ask you like, what are your strengths? Like what have you been doing for the past 11 years? Just having some answers at your grasp.
It's this mic. Oh, I have to talk into both, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
No, I'll talk on this one.
I like to look at the job announcment and
you don't have a microphone though.
Yeah, I do. I have a microphone here.
And then totally like
also can't breathe.
Draft some
That's your right.
like possible questions, like think about what you think they're gonna ask you, and then like I totally, and it's still not gonna be canned when you answer it, but like if you've given it some thought beforehand and maybe taken the time to write it down, it's not like you're going to memorize what you wrote, but it just helps you with the process of thinking things through.
Totally, like bullet points.
What they might ask. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. Yeah.
So I have
felt sometimes.
That's true. I sometimes do too. When you guys get on rants and I don't want to forget what I wanted to say, I'll write it down so I can come back to it.
Yeah. Or when we get like really like intense questions, like I'll write down some things. It's good. Yeah.
Okay, so Jay's gonna try to give you an answer from an HR professional in 2 sentences or less because that's literally all his lungs can handle right now.
It's more on the recruiting side, but no. It all interviews is just trying to get it's a two-way street. One, they're trying to find out about you, and then you're trying to find out about them. And generally the first half is going to be questions to find out about you. And then, sorry, good Lord. So
I talked for like 2 months straight and nobody went, oh, Colleen.
Sorry. Oh, Colleen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry, Squish.
There's a lot of most interviews it's like experiential based, so they'll want to hear about experiences that you have that can relate to the role. So if it's education is the most recent experience, you can speak to what you learned during that, whether it was if you had an internship or something along those lines. But even life experiences can be relevant too. It's really just they want to see if you have the tangible abilities to do the job. And then ask them questions to see if the job's right for them. But in the writing down your answers, like preparing your answers in your head is always good. My general rule of thumb with that is to have a good amount of story, so that way it doesn't sound rehearsed. So you can just kind of pull something off the top of your head because you don't really know the questions they're going to ask. So just think of experiences that you have that relate to the role based on what the application says. And then come up with maybe 5 or 10 stories that you just kind of have in your mind, and you'll probably pick 2 or 3 of them in the actual interview, and yeah.
You would tell me to always have examples.
Well, exactly, like stories, examples. You're basically just you're painting a picture for them to understand what type of employee you would be for them. That's how both the Apple interview process has been. That's how the Google process has been. It's how most do it. So,
and in the chat, Will had said, be sure to ask questions to show that you're interested in the company and the job. And that's like definitely one thing that I would say. Like any job I've interviewed for, I like read their website from beginning to end and make sure that I know what they're all about and some things that like other people might not know.
This question killed Jay.
Oh was it. That was the energy.
That was it.
Yeah.
He's done. Fork
Yeah.
for you.
He put everything he had into that answer.
Yes. No, but just, yeah, so having some questions, and they don't need to be like super like niche questions, but like I know, for example, the job that I currently work at, when I interviewed for that, again, I had read their website, like every single page of their website. And I asked a question that was just something that was like legitimately interesting to me, but I could tell by the way they reacted to it that it wasn't something that people, like most of the people they were interviewing knew about or had asked about. And so who knows, like sometimes any of those things can help put you on the top of their list.
Yeah, totally agree.
Totally.
Let me turn that down. All right. Then we need to get back to, and good luck in the interviewing process.
Yeah,
let us know how it goes.
Exciting. I skipped over Maggie's email about the tidy whitey list, so let me get back to that real quick. Hey, Amanda, Shandy, and Colleen. I'm with Joanne. I like to drink white zin. So there, Amanda. Haha, just kidding. I like sweet wines and cider. Don't wine shame me. I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry, Maggie. I didn't mean to wine shame you.
I think the year that Maggie and I both drank a little too much was on white zin, actually, now I think about it. I don't
Who am I to hate on someone else's thing?
My only question was,
you do like gin.
I do like gin, but that's different because gin is awesome.
But how was the hangover? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
that's true. Anything with the higher like the higher the sugar content, the more capacity for hangover, because that's what hangs you over. It's like the sugar dehydrates you, or I don't know. I'm not a scientist, guys.
But yeah, no, that all sounds right.
Yeah. But anyway, we digress.
Anyway,
as we so often do.
As we do.
Thank you, Joanne, for sharing your story. I know it can be hard to share it. I'm honored that you shared it with us. So are we. I don't watch Survivor anymore, but when I saw all the posts on Facebook, I watched the tribal council. Wow, that is not okay, the outing. Zeke handled it well, and so did everyone else. I hope the rest of the world can respond like Zeke's tribe mates. For the new tidy whitey list, it already has too many names. It is straight up now just a fancy panties list.
I like fancy pantsies better.
I know. Well, I can't say fancy panties very quickly.
That's why you say fancy pantsies.
Like the word panties.
Well,
okay, fine.
We'll figure it out.
If I'm outvoted, it's fine.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
In a car, in a bathroom, public or private, double points for both? Question mark. Something about more than one person at once, but not a threesome. Can you tell me? Can you tell where my tidy whitey points came from? Ooh, is she challenging us to guess?
I think so, and I don't know. And I was trying to figure out something about more than one person at once, but not a threesome. Is that an orgy? Are we talking?
I think so. That's got to be.
So
like more than 3 people at once?
Yeah. More than 2, but
well, I guess more than 2
greater than
other
3
partners.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Maggie, let me think on it, and I'll get back to you at the end of the show, and I'll guess where your tidy whitey points came from. Has she told us what her number was in the past? She has. She did. I'll go back and look it up. Don't worry. I will tell you what they came from.
I have a guess, but I don't want to, I think I remember what she said, but I don't want to say it in case I'm like totally wrong one way or the other.
Well, we'll go back.
It matters either way, but anyway.
We'll go back because now I'm curious, and I'm going to make a guess. Too tired and not drinking right now to join the live show. I'll listen as soon as it's released. I finished episode 39 today. Thanks for 40 great episodes. I want 400 more. Love you, ladies. Woo!
Aw, thanks, Maggie.
400 more. 400 more. Ooh, I just hit the mic. Sorry. That's going to show up on the recording. All right.
Yeah, some other suggestions in the Facebook group that I think we forgot to copy and paste, perhaps. Well, because we weren't doing feedback. We'll add them for the fancy pantsy list. Fancy panty list.
I have them on my Google Doc.
Unveiling of the complete list.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they were the original ones, like when the name Fancy Panty was proposed.
Yeah, I went to that.
I remember one of them was a threesome, but with 2 guys.
That was double points.
That was double points. I like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember the other ones. That was the one that stuck out. Wonder why.
Yes.
Anyway.
Oh, Lori's in the chat now. And Ed. Hey, guys.
What up?
What up, yo? Nicole said, sorry I killed Jay. Jana
It was
said,
for a noble cause.
more pickle juice.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Matt,
god, more
Matt
pickle juice. Can we do picklebacks in Raleigh? Can we make that happen?
Yeah, sure. What? Yes, we can do that.
Okay. I might be doing them by myself from that response, but if anyone else is down.
Otherwise, I don't really know what it is, but
we're Skyping you in. It's a shot of whiskey followed by a shot of pickle juice. It's delicious.
Oh, I don't like whiskey.
No, because here's the thing. The pickle juice neutralizes the alcohol in the whiskey.
Yes,
so
that
like
was Nick's
you're
whole
left
thing, yeah.
with this like really clean, refreshing taste in your mouth, and it's the best. If you're going to do a shot, that's the one you should do.
No,
I'm just saying.
No, I can't. Anyway, I won't be there, so yeah, maybe
so
next time.
Picklebacks are my white zen, huh?
I mean, I'll do anything, so I'll do anything shot-wise, so sure. And it's my own house, so all I literally have to do is stumble upstairs.
Well, and that's the thing with a pickleback, because you don't feel them, so you do like 4, and then you're like, oh dear.
Yeah. Oh, Christy's coming to Raleigh. I forgot. Yay!
Oh my god, I am so disappointed. I just can't even.
Oh my god, Shandy,
Okay,
can you send a flat Shandy? Can you like arts and crafts?
Oh, flat Shandy. Oh my god.
Like,
so,
I'm sorry, what?
I have a story about that. So
I do too.
My boss, the one that is like the head of junior league or whatever that planned the inaugural ball, they had another event with our governor and a whole bunch of other famous people. So she took her daughter's flat Stanley and got a picture with Roy and Kristen Cooper, and then got another picture with that blonde chick that's the Olympic gold medalist. So her daughter's flat Stanley is pretty much like the coolest flat Stanley.
Yeah. So here's what you do. So back when Trickster, the film I produced, was doing festivals, we were going to a festival in North Carolina that I really wanted to go to, and I just didn't have the vacation days left at the end of the year, and the rest of the team was going.
Yes.
So at Arts and Crafts,
we talked about this. I shamed you for it.
Yeah, I made a flat Amanda. I took a picture of myself wearing my Trickster t-shirt, and I printed the picture, I cut it out, and I taped it to like a wood dowel, and I mailed it, and it went with them, and they just took pictures like of themselves with me throughout the whole festival. And like,
awesome.
It was like I was there, and I could follow along on Instagram. We like came up with a hashtag. It's like Flat Amanda is loving Cucaloris, and it was a lot of fun. And I felt really included, even though I wasn't there, and I was feeling really terrible because I couldn't be there. And it was like, so I think we should do that, or because we're in Colleen's house, we'll have access to Wi-Fi. We just FaceTime you.
Yeah, how do you feel about?
And you can be there for as much as you want to.
Yeah, how do you feel about just hanging out in front of your computer for a while?
I feel good. Depending on what's going on that day, I absolutely will. Do
you want to do a karaoke with us? Oh my God. Nobody will hear you. You'll be over like the fucking phone or computer.
You just like dance.
Yeah, just for the fun. No. Okay. For those of you on audio, Amanda and I just danced on the video.
Yeah,
and
as I sat here.
Not impressed. She was like, still
not. I'm impressed by you.
Doesn't like my moves.
I do like your moves. I just don't do my own moves.
All right.
Okay.
Moving on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Fallon says, before that, Matt says, let's convince Shandy's bank account to be bigger. Ed says, if it wasn't $400 round trip from California, I'd be there to hang out with Jack, of course. Well, Ed, my friend,
I think it's more.
That would literally be the most boring hangout. You and your extra like Coronas could have a lot of fun. Just kidding. Will says, I'm gonna put on a wig next time.
Oh my God, yes.
And Matt
Yes.
says you guys can steam my radio show Sunday night before leftovers. We'll do that. Give us the information before it starts, because we'll probably be drunk and won't remember it before that. So let us know. Will says I hate to miss karaoke. It's gonna be fucking fun. Maybe
I'm really
Dana can
stoked.
fill in for Shandy in karaoke. Is that okay, Shandy? Do you give Jana permission?
All right. I absolutely do.
Amanda?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Jana, you're our third diva honorarily for our karaoke performance.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to meet
It's
you.
gonna be. Jana's like the best. She's like
This
the
has
best.
been years in the making.
I
I'm
know.
so
I've
excited.
been talking about Jana and her margaritas for 10 years. Literally
Really,
10 years.
when I arrive Saturday morning, like there better be like a margarita like on the table waiting for me.
I think Jana can make that happen.
A
Jana will
breakfast
get up
margarita.
she'll go to bed at 3 o'clock and then get up at 7 o'clock to make sure you have a breakfast margarita at my house when you arrive.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Jana. I don't mean to put you on the spot and make false promises, but I know you. I know that you're going to make that happen. So
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
just saying.
Yep.
But
Okay. Emails.
yeah.
Emails.
All right. So Fallon, potty training. Dear Colleen, I'll share my potty training stories since you asked for some feedback. My first piece of advice is to remember that there is no single correct method to potty training. Listen to those who share some insight, but you'll need to pick the method that you feel will work best for everyone in your family. I have 2 boys. My oldest is 5.5. My youngest is 2.5. They were trained very differently from each other. For my oldest, I read a potty training guide. My husband and I picked a weekend where we had no plans, so we had 2 full days to start the process. Ooh, that's the one that I think I'm doing, if I understand where she's going. We had a little portable potty handy, and my son went naked from the waist down all weekend so we could catch him quickly and he could recognize the sensation. Yes, that's the 3-day method or whatever it is. That is the one that we're... The problem is we don't have we don't have any time whatsoever to do that with him until the 3rd weekend in May. So we're looking at another month then. Anyway, sorry. We kept him in pull-ups for bedtime until he consistently started waking up dry. He wasn't super talkative at that time, so we had to be really proactive. So Zach actually does wake up dry now. I would say 4 or 5 days a week he wakes up dry. My youngest is verbally communicative, and we ended up delaying a week after our first attempt. And he threw a temper tantrum when I tried to put underwear on him, and he kept saying no to the potty. While he was still in diapers, we made a consistent routine of taking him potty as soon as he woke up, just before we leave the house or a little bit after he drank. He was, oh, Jay does that to me too. He was fine. Because we're talking about alcohol, right? He was fine wearing underwear on our second attempt. He currently wears pull-ups at night, but we probably won't get more when we run out because he wakes up dry. So now we're in a diaper. Now we're like diaperless household. Oh my God, you guys must have so much extra money per month. The craziest thing, because it's like diapers, wipes, powder, everything, the whole shebang. The craziest thing to come out of potty training is that my oldest refused to wear any kind of underwear that had pictures / writing on them. Let's just say like 97.4% of all little kid underwear has some image on them, and it's hard to find solid color 2 to 3 undies. Imagine. He still only has solid underwear, but hopefully it's no longer an issue. Oh man, I feel for you. As the mother of a almost 3-year-old who will literally only wear blue shirts that have fire trucks on them.
That is very specific.
Oh, it is very specific. If Jay's in the chat still, he can tell you it is very specific. So, good times. All right. But
that does not sound like any fun.
It's fine. He's really cute. Like,
that's off to everyone. This is like potty training in general. Good luck to all of the parents.
Yes. All right. Moving on, email wise.
All right. So we have an update from PF Jane and OMG Yes Results. She says, "Hi, ladies. I just finished episode 38, but realized that I didn't get through all of episode 37 while in the process of listening to the most recent episode. I ironically listened to the first hour of episode 37 twice. I think it was posted a second time after it was renamed. Not renamed, but fixed, yes. And woke up while the second episode started again on my flight to Iceland and felt like I was in some weird travel version of Groundhog Day. It was totally interesting. Flying is just exhausting. Yes. Also, on the subject of Iceland, there is a penis museum there. There is a penis museum there. When I found that out on the way to the airport, I literally bounced in my seat with excitement, chanting "penis" for a good 30 minutes, much to the displeasure of my father, who does not share my love of all things dick-related. I need to play soon so I can give you your penis souvenir. I would like to report that we did play, but a penis souvenir sometime this week. And thank you. On the subject of genitalia, I wrote in a few weeks ago about my sad masturbation problems. I have since renamed myself PF Jane, short for Prin Fingers. Jane.
Oh.
Wait, that's good, right? Because that means there's a lot of wet. Because when you
No,
go in the bathtub.
No, I mean, she's there for a while trying to get something to happen.
Yeah.
I was thinking positively.
Right, yeah. No. Shandy got me a subscription to OMPS, and I thought I'd share my results with this super amazing / educational / slightly addicting website. The website is awesome. I can see it being an educational tool for both men and women. There are a number of different techniques, and within each category, about 1 to 3 women who talk about their sexual experience, see what they like on themselves, and this is the part that was a little addictive because it's like a game. The third part is a big picture of their vaginas that you can touch and experiment with. Side note, hence why I broke out my Kindle when my phone broke.
So wait, are Kindles touch sensitive?
Yeah.
I don't know the Kindle, so I don't know.
They're the same principle as an iPad, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, some of them, because aren't some of them are more like Blackberries, right? They're buttons. Sorry, I'm digressing. But anyway.
Now I'm like, ooh. Okay, anyway. Okay, this first part I thought was fun because I'm a highly competitive person, and it totally became a how fast can you get them off game to me. The live action vagina gives you feedback as you touch them and lets you know if you're doing things they like or if you need to switch it up. It was probably more fun than it should have been. Winky face. The results. Although I was definitely able to stimulate myself in ways I really hadn't been able to do independently yet, I think I need a combination of clitoral and G-spot stimulation to reach orgasm. I will keep trying. You know what this means, Shandy. We're going toy shopping soon.
Ooh.
There will totally be a part 2 of this masturbation saga, and I am excited about that. Okay, off the subject of masturbation, watch 13 Reasons Why. The last 3 episodes in particular should be discussed. I have 11 to 14-year-old students who have watched this show, much to my dismay, without any kind of parental discussion after. It's a really heavy show. Also, while on my plane ride, I listened to Big Little Lies twice. I wish they would have had more with the Jane and Tom romance on the show. I already did a better job with that in the book. I also liked that in the book they go a little deeper into Perry and Celeste's relationship. It also seems to be less sexually fueled than in the show. That's interesting. Thanks, ladies. Looking forward to hearing feedback on the next podcast. PF Jane, TW number 8.
Ooh. I would just on the so I listened to with Jane and Tom. It was more. Oh, Perry and Celeste was more sexually fueled. Well, I mean,
sexually fueled in the book.
Yeah, less sexually fueled. If you had Alexander Skarsgård in your cast, with that.
Well, but also then what does that mean? Is it more like it was more an emphasis on like the emotional abuse, or was it more just straight up abuse? Because I feel like the sort of sexual tension between them it helped to make it more of a slow burn that like at first you were like, oh, she kind of likes this. She kind of gets off on it.
And I think that actually made it more realistic.
Fair.
I do.
Maybe not.
Well, no, you don't. I mean, like it was very realistic to imagine that she assumed that their relationship was based off of this because it was kind of like a weird foreplay, and then once it got to the point where she realized it wasn't, I think that was her character growth moment. But just because we don't see it that way.
But also, here's the thing: like, every relationship is different, and like for them, that might have been something that was normal throughout their relationship before it got like hyper violent.
Right.
Like you kind of never know.
Because I would say that for me, it was more like just her way of dealing with at hand was to sort of frame it that way. But as I said a couple episodes ago, like what I just like what gives me pause about that, I don't want anyone to misinterpret that as like sexy, and like I do agree that it did make it more of a slow burn where at first you're like, oh, is this a problem? And then you're like, yeah, it's a problem. And so maybe there was more suspense built up like that.
Right.
I think it makes it dangerous to overlap domestic violence and like hot sex stuff.
But see, I disagree, because I think that they presented it from one side, then it overlapped, and then it went to the other side where it was like, this is not okay. So to me, I feel like it showed, if you're, out there and you're having a similar issue or whatever, I think that it showed people like the start, it built up to the crux of the relationship, which was just like, no, like, you might be okay. You might think like, oh, he really does love me, and it's just this thing. And then it gets to the end, and I feel like it was more educational than anything else.
I would lean towards that as well, where I sort of think like, how many women out there
who
have had that experience,
yes,
that they thought it was just like that's
or just, currently are having that experience, and then
like that's like we're connecting, and it's like, well, no, it's actually something very different, and it takes them a while to get there
because of the way that it ended, and not just not the actual ending, but like just the way that when we came out of the other side of Celeste's decision to be like, peace, like I think that is actually way more powerful than anything else. So I thought that was very well handled. I don't think it glorified it at all. 13 Reasons Why, to get to that part of the email.
Which, wait, for the record, I'm only like 5 episodes in.
I haven't watched any of it.
I haven't watched it yet either, and that's just.
But I've read the book. Yeah, I've read the book too.
I've seen some parents groups say that it glorifies suicide. I cannot give a thing based on the show, which I guess I'm going to make that my point to get to it when we have spring break next week, which I'm assuming we'll probably end up doing the Patron's Choice trivia thing during that, but I don't have to fucking edit that. So it's still spring break. So whatever. While we do that, I think I'll probably end up watching that, but I saw a lot of people say, that it glorifies suicide, and again, jury's out on that. But I don't know. That might be like our contrast to something. Whereas this, we'll have to reserve the jury for that to see if, because right now I'm fully on board with, we have a case of domestic abuse, and I think they handled it the right way, the way it went about it. So let's, I guess, see what this other show does with it. So Amanda, do you want to try to watch that in the next 2 weeks?
I can try. Yeah,
I'll try. It's not a whole lot of episodes, so
well, no, so I'm
13 episodes.
I'm curious about it.
I will tell you, so I started it like a week or 2 ago, maybe 2 weeks ago at this point, and I'll watch like an episode, and like it's all on Netflix, so it's like totally bingeable. But I'll watch an episode, like, okay, I'm good for like it's like pretty heavy like already at the beginning. So I am interested / nervous to see where it's going, because I like kind of get where it's going, and if you guys have read the book, then obviously you know how it ends. Critiques of it online too, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm interested to talk about it. I think that there are a lot of important things in it, so we can definitely I'll try to maybe pick up the pace.
Well, I think you already have a head start.
I think
you don't have. I don't think you have to pick up the pace. I think. Well,
you can slow down.
I think we'll all kind of
No, don't tell me to slow down. Because an episode a night with like sometimes like 3 nights in between. So.
Well, that's
my whole
fair.
life is watching things in between because I have, Tuesday we do this, Wednesday we do Survivor, Thursday and Friday I'm like editing. So, I feel like 2 nights in between is a luxury. I make sure on like Saturdays I watch my Blue Bloods for the week. But I need my Danny Reagan fix. But so that is it for the emails and the feedback that we had this week that was written into us. We would love to open this up to the chat to see if anybody would like to throw us some feedback or something. So do you guys out there have anything? While we do that, I will plug the Amazon link. So if you don't want to be a patron, you can still help contribute to fun things like Shandy coming out here next year and Amanda's therapy fund and my...
True, that shit's expensive.
And my diapers, which apparently I'm going to be paying for the rest of my life. You can, if you don't want to become a patron, you can go to help us out through Amazon. If you buy anything through the link, jandjack.com/Amazon, that helps out all the podcasters on the network. So that would be awesome too. I'm going back to my, good night, JP.
Good night.
I'm going back to my karaoke list. What do I want to do on karaoke? Not sure. What else do I want to do other than what Amanda and I have planned? Well, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'm really excited. Thank you, Dennis, for the idea because that is like super exciting. I am really excited to do karaoke in my own house. Don't even know if I
think it's gonna be really fun.
My joy shows on my
Karaoke
face.
is the great equalizer.
It is. Oh, Miley Cyrus.
Wrecking Ball?
Well, I'll do Wrecking Ball, but
A
I
Party
feel
in
like
the USA?
I can't wait to see you again. The last time I picked out, my friend's friend, she said, I'm just being Miley.
All
That
right.
one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Party in the USA also. Yes. I'll do Party in the USA. Although I feel like we could dedicate that to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Maybe we should change the broadcast one.
Sure.
On that note, does anybody have anything they want to discuss? Let's see. I don't really see too much in the chat right now.
I just got a text from one of my friends, I think, who is like lurking but not participating in the chat, and she said, I agree with you.
About Miley?
About
No, it was approximately 5 minutes ago. About Big Little Eyes.
Fantastic.
Well, I don't.
Everybody agrees with me that Miley's
we
the
all
best
agree with
karaoke.
To be fair, I don't completely disagree with you. I just also think that like there's something to be said about the sort of murky, blurred lines of sexual assaults, and like domestic.
Yes. Well, I don't know exactly what your lurking friend is agreeing with. I need more information.
Having not been a product of domestic abuse myself, like I could only assume that it's not a clear cut that every woman one day wakes up and realizes, oh my God,
most women don't.
I'm in a domestic abuse situation. I need to leave.
The fact that most women don't leave or recognize. I think that don't leave. They might not recognize it.
I think it's more complicated than that.
Look at what is allegedly happening to the First Lady of the United States currently.
Choosing to be there, like fuck that.
Yeah, she is choosing to be there. But, it's a lot of money, so I guess whatever.
Yeah, and she's just as bad as him. So I mean, let's screw her. But no, I mean, I would say from what I've been able to personally observe in my life, I think people recognize that like they're in a toxic situation, but yeah, it's more complicated to leave because of all the stuff that we talked about, because of financial stuff, because of the potential for like increased violence once you do leave, because like of all of these things.
Yes, once they recognize they're in that.
Yeah, I mean, it's complicated no matter how you look at it.
You know. I think you know in your gut, you know.
I think in Big Little Lies, Celeste, because she always said, keep your fucking hands off of me, I don't think she really understood what was happening to her until she was in therapy.
I think she understood. No.
Well,
I think she I don't think therapy did it. I don't think therapy had anything to do with it.
No, you assume that everybody else is as woke as you are.
No.
And I think when you're in a situation, you don't always realize the situation you're in until somebody brings it to your attention, and then you have that choice of, well, how am I going to leave? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that?
No.
Not everybody in a bad situation understands or recognizes that they're in a bad situation. It is their norm.
I do agree with that. Okay. I do agree with that, Colleen, but at the same time, I disagree that Celeste did not realize that. Why did she never talk to her, any of her friends about the specifics of her relationship? It's because she knew that something horrible was happening that shouldn't be happening. Like she knew. She totally knew. I don't think it was because of I don't think that it was the therapist that maybe that helped. It helped to have somebody that she could talk to.
I think she was in denial.
Maybe in denial, but she knew, like deep down. Yes, well, because she was being careful. She was, she was not. She was being very calculated in what she was even telling the therapist, because she knew deep down that it wasn't right. And I'm not blaming Celeste for staying at all. I'm like, I agree that because of all of these factors that we've talked about, it was very complicated for her to leave. But I just think I had a point originally. Now I can't remember. This is
welcome to my life every time we record.
It's easier to come back to, but no, I guess. Shit, what was I saying? Something about how just the representation. Like, I agree that it's not necessarily a bad thing to show the complexity of why a person would stay. I think that's actually a really good thing. It's just that because other people might not really understand, like might be more this is also why we edit, damn it.
Well, here, I have a thought to give you a chance to think.
Yes, and we also have a lot of feedback, and the chat's going crazy right now.
So I think there is something to be said about knowing in your gut versus knowing in your head. And I think Celeste, to your point, I think she did always know in her gut what was happening.
Yes,
but her brain wasn't ready to accept it, and so she kept making rationalizations and excuses for it. And I think that's probably what is true to life, is that you try and rationalize, like, this is actually what's going on, not like the real thing that's really going on, but like, this is what I'm telling myself is actually going on,
especially
so that I can stay and I can make it through my day every day.
Yes,
and I think that's what made it really great, and I think that's what made Nicole Kidman's performance of it really great, because it's true. Like, it was very layered. That you're right. She didn't.
Did anybody else think that she was reliving her experience with? Anybody else think that she was reliving her experience with Scientology?
It's entirely possible, and I'm sure that's what she channeled when she was trying to figure out where that character was coming from. But I think you're right. That I think she wasn't just coming to this realization with the therapist. She always knew it was the therapist that helped her connect her gut to her brain.
Yeah. Agreed.
And maybe that was the point I was trying to make the whole time.
No. That you mean you just, again, you make points in like 60 seconds that it takes Shanny and I sometimes, and it's
guys,
like 20
I live
minutes
in a world of 30 seconds.
You do. Actually, you
30 seconds.
And I live in a world of lawyers. So
get it down. Get it less. You told me it in 10 words. I need you to tell me it in 5 words.
Yeah. I live in a world of lawyers where they're like, tell me more. We charge you by the hour.
Yeah.
But our chat is exploding over this a little bit. Christy says, ladies will put up with a lot thinking that they can take it or maybe deserve it. But like you guys said a couple of weeks ago, many don't do it until it affects children. Part of the abuse is mental, and that makes you see the abuse because you think that you deserve it. And then Lori follows up with, this is also what we edited out because Lori follows up with also not having the money to leave. I'm sure that plays a part. Matt left. Peace out, Matt. Thanks. # I'm with Cougars. Christy follows up with also by Matt. Also, with upper middle class, where people tell you that you have the perfect life, you are so afraid not to live up to that. I actually completely agree with that. They all thought Perry was perfect and was so good at hiding. She was so good at hiding it all.
Mm-hmm.
So there is the same that only lower class people, that only lower class people have to deal with abuse or uneducated women. It's a stigma that you have to overcome. Ed says, I agree. Some ladies feel that this is the way that it is, whether it's physical or emotional abuse. Kayla also says, Chrissy, I agree with all of that. Chrissy says, stereotypes, only dumb women get abused, only poor women get abused. So Celeste didn't want to be those women. She was smart. She was a lawyer. How could she be one of those women? She thought she was different and she was in denial. And Ed said, and often you hear years later that they leave for the kids. Greg says, I never understood how someone could stay, but I've never experienced it, so I really can't pretend to truly understand. Ed says, I have seen rich ladies put up with that, and they love the lifestyle, the money. I think Ed works for the post office, right? So I think he has probably seen some shit. And then Christy says, how many rich women out there are getting abused because if the truth came out, it would destroy the partner financially and by extension them and their children. I agree with every single thing that Christy said.
Yeah, it's the great equalizer, domestic abuse.
Yeah. No, it's true. That's a very yeah. It's a very powerful statement, but it's very true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's stop abusing people.
Yeah.
Just be nice. Treat people like you want to be treated.
Yeah, hashtag
Yes.
love each other. Very realistic concept in today's society. No, but seriously,
Yes.
if you're a Perry, don't be a Perry. Get help. Like, legit, get help. It's hard. It's hard. It's kind of like an alcoholic who, goes to rehab 100 times. This is the week I'm going to stop drinking. This is the week that I'm going to stop. This is the week. Like, it's a different of your life, literally. So, whatever. I mean, not that domestic abusers are listening to this, but if you're being abused, you can do it. Go back to everything Christy just said. And us. I mean, I got my boobs out on a podcast. That means I can do anything, you can do anything.
If I can make my boobs look like this, then anyone can do anything.
That's true. I have breastfed. I mean, they hang real low now. That's why they are so perky with this, bro.
But really, if you're in an abusive situation, like talk to your...
sorry. Also another reason why we edit a lot.
Talk to like the resources and that your community has them. Like talk to your YWCA, talk to your Rape Crisis Center, talk to your friends. I think the financial thing was brought up a lot, and I think we talked about this when we were talking about the episode that Celeste probably has some family money or something if you're from a different socioeconomic
the majority of the people don't have family money.
Right.
You can't just do that. So but yeah, get your people together. And
your only option is what? Open a secret credit card, and then if your husband is somebody that is like super crazy and does like routine credit checks, then you have a very small window of time.
Yep.
Oh my!
It's just
God.
No, it's true though. I mean, breaking off from somebody financially is a big deal. Like, there's a lot of things that.
An abuser.
I would say if you are not in the correct economic way, meaning, and that means like. You can't afford like a, consultation with the lawyer, just somebody that tells you here's what you should do, not even representing you, then I would suggest check out your local legal aid clinic. They should be able to help you to at the very least give you a starting point to jump off to that will help you get on your feet. And that is actually sincere advice from somebody that works with attorneys and has questions from the public on such matters on a weekly basis. So, call your local legal aid office and see if they can help you. They might not be able to represent you because your income might be too high, but at the very least, they can help you have a jumping point. So, yeah. All right. Chat. Chat. Oh, we've got some more feedback, and then we will close this puppy out. Yes,
wait.
Yes.
Tell me.
Yes, so we have
Tasha's in the house.
Tasha's in the house. Hey, Tasha. I was just hearing your feedback. She said, figured out how to join. I agree with Shandy in the sense that HBO tends to do this in general with sex. In the book Celeste's abuse. Celeste's abuse is more mental. Celeste's mental and physical than sexual.
Oh, which is speaking of HBO, like think about Game of Thrones, for example.
Yeah.
How many sexy rape scenes do they have?
Well, none of them are sexy.
Let's
They're all
just
just
get
rape
to
scenes.
I had to stop watching Game of Thrones for that reason. It was just too much.
Oh yeah, but it got real good.
At least
HBO
Big Little
frames them
Lies
as
like
being sexy.
framed it into the story where I feel like Game of Thrones. I was like, I don't need this. I don't. It's the swords through the heads and the raping of the women. I just can't.
Yeah. Tasia says we trespassed. Hold on. Sorry. Of course, the chat moved as I started to read it.
Tasia says that both are equally relevant.
Yes. Yes. There you go. Thank you.
The mental and physical,
Christy says they'll never stop. They'll make promises they never keep. Send us an anonymous email if you need to. Broadcasters3@gmail.com. And we don't have to, we've gotten emails that we haven't read on the show and just responded to people. So if you're in a situation, we just want to help. So, and you know, we're not cops, we're not nurses, doctors, attorneys, we're not any of those things.
Social workers.
But like, if you need a sounding board, if you need somebody that's going to give you confidence or just let you vent, that will help you get to that, like, please don't hesitate to do that. Like, we would be more than happy to. I mean, all three of us have seen shit, been through shit, like stuff that we don't even talk about on a podcast. And we would be more than honored to help you out if you're going through something. And that's like a legit, straight up, non-Bloody Mary filled truth. Like, I said that without slurring. Like, I totally mean that. Like, I really do.
And also, I'm a Slytherin, so I'm really good at keeping a secret.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me your shit.
Just don't tell her your bank account. No,
I didn't realize that was a personality trait of Slytherins.
I think it is. It's not like in the canon, but it's like Slytherins tend to keep to themselves, and
that's fair.
So
I follow.
I protect people's shit.
Christy said more helpful information. If you're in a bad situation, stash money any way that you can so you can get out. So cash only, mattress money, mattress that, draw that money. What do you draw that money? What do you got?
Yep. That's
tell someone Ed you can trust, let them hold it for you.
Yes, absolutely. Ed said, I have also seen men abused by women. Super important point, but I mean, unfortunately, like the vast majority are women abused by men, so I think that's why we to focus on that. But definitely, like, if you're a man in that situation, all the same things apply.
Yeah, so I was speaking to this generally.
Yeah, well, and I mean, again, like the I don't know the stats, but like it's very much.
It is a smaller number.
It is a smaller number. It's important to not forget them.
But it doesn't matter.
Well, exactly,
it doesn't matter.
because I think because it is a smaller number, men don't feel as comfortable coming forward because we do talk so much about, because it is more often represented the other way around. So if men are in a position of being the abused, they don't often come forward.
Yes, it's a human rights issue.
Yes.
And human rights apply to everybody.
Yes.
Ed had asked the question, if you're out with friends and notice something, would you approach your friend? Notice they had bruises, or they were with their spouse and their spouse or partner was speaking to them in a not cool manner. Like, would you say something?
Yes.
I would, but I would not say it then.
I would not say it then. I would take them out for coffee after the fact.
Yep.
Exactly.
When it's just the two of us in a place that's quiet.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what I was going to, So, Lori says, it's crazy how many men I've heard talk horribly to their wives that she works with, while I'm working with them. They shh them off, man. Ridiculous. That's totally cool. Ooh, my alarm just went off because Jay has to take more medication. So, Jay, if you're listening, you need to take the little round one and the capsule and the probiotic, not the steroid, because you were supposed to take the steroid before we started here. So just make sure you've got all 4 of your shit done. Do not take the inhaler. So if you're listening, that's your instructions. If not, we're going to be done in 5 minutes, and I'm going to go shove these pills down your throat. So Jay is terrible at pills. Like,
Wrap it in a piece of cheese.
Yeah, I know, like you're a fucking dog. It's just like, take the medication or go to the hospital. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to take that hospital bill and put it to outdoor furniture? Or do you want to take that hospital bill and put it to something that you could have avoided by just taking your fucking pills when your wife, who was not trying to be a nag, had alarms go off to tell you to take the pill? So.
Claudine, you're not a nag.
Oh,
Let's get rid of that.
I am straight up a nag.
No.
No. I am, and I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that.
You're like doing a lot of like extra work to take care of his health. That's not nagging.
Of course, because I don't want him to die. I love him.
Well, exactly, but that's not nagging.
So
that's being a caring person and going above and beyond.
Anyway, hashtag, if you have any feedback, hashtag I'm with Cougars. But if you have any feedback,
I know.
Please.
It's like hash domestic abuse. That's like the theme of the last.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my honey. My broadcast. Shandy, I'm gonna do like a virgin karaoke in your honor next week.
A virgin karaoke?
Like a virgin.
Oh,
yeah. And I'm gonna have them FaceTime while I do it.
Everyone must stand alone.
But why is the virgin karaoke in my honor?
I hear you call my name,
and it feels like home.
I will say that I do love that video.
Name, it's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees. I want to take you there.
Okay, sorry. We're here. We're here. We're with you now. Okay, go ahead.
Sometimes I love the mix of religion and sexy time.
What, do you want me to do Papa Don't Preach and associate it with you?
No, I like a virgin. It's great. I love the blasphemy inherent in that. It speaks to my soul.
I will wear my rosary beads when I sing that for you.
Yes, please. Yes, please. And all of your Mary bracelets that you have.
I won't, because my grandpa's spirit would not like it. So I won't do that. But I'll pretend like I'm wearing them.
I'll send you new ones, maybe.
You want to send me new ones? I'll wear them. You have until May 6th.
All right.
I'm super
mystery. Just like a dream. You are not what you seem. Just like a prayer, no choice.
Your voice can take me there.
Just like a prayer.
I'll take it there. Woo!
It's like a dream to me. Okay, sorry.
Okay, Christy's a Slytherin too?
What?
Christy's a Slytherin also.
I'm not Slytherin.
I love my Slytherins.
I'm pretty sure I'm a Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
That's why I've never taken the test. Well, that's why I've never taken the test, because I'm a little embarrassed.
Some of my most favorite people in the entire world are Hufflepuffs. So.
Yeah, Winston Churchill, right?
Winston Churchill is not a Hufflepuff.
I know, he's a Gryffindor.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm talking about people that I actually know in my life. Like, you know, people that I know. And I mean,
Cedric Diggory, whatever, but like, our Pats.
Our Pats! Yes.
Oh, see? Kayla loves this right now. They love our sing-along. They love it. They love us. They love us. They love us.
Guys, I'm pretty solid at karaoke. I'm just saying.
Yeah, me too. That's why you.
It's gonna be great.
That's why you arranged that to be my bachelorette party.
I didn't. Your sisters did, and I said yes. That's a great idea.
Oh, really? I thought that you guys they put it on you to like. Oh, well, really? Well, whatever. That was my bachelorette party.
I also forgot that I sent Zachary a baby Nalgene. So it could have been my idea, and I forgot.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. I did the Miley songs with Amanda and Gar, so
I do have some great pictures, and I do remember that like you punctured a lot of holes in their nice vinyl seating because you were standing on it in your stilettos. And they probably charge us extra because we freaking mutilated their room.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You were having a great time. That's the point of a bachelorette, that the bride has a great time.
I had a blast. I had such a blast that I ended up having to eat like 4 pieces of pizza to sober up on the train.
Yep. We got yelled at a lot for standing on the seats, like in the shoes, because there was all these like puncture marks.
I still have that dress. I should have worn that tonight. No, it wasn't Cougar enough.
I hope you still have that jacket. That jacket is gorgeous.
I still have that stuff. The dress I wore for my bridal shower, which I love, the zipper broke. I have it. I mean, it's one of those things like take it to a tailor and get the zipper fixed, or just get rid of it, because it wasn't an expensive dress. It was just nice because it fit me and it looked good on, like, it was a nice color on me or whatever. So
yeah,
maybe we'll see. If anybody coming here is good at just fixing zippers, I mean, that's literally the only thing that needs to be fixed.
Do you have a sewing machine?
I do.
Yeah, you can fix that on a sewing machine.
Yeah, we'll see.
Figure that out.
Okay. You will be staying here, so maybe I'll just move the sewing machine into your room and be like, here you go.
It's fine. My roommate doesn't let me have my sewing machine here. Says we don't have room for it.
Oh, boo. Oh, fuck him. All right, so on that note, this show is about to get long, which will make me want to edit it, and I don't want that. So on that note, guys, thank you all for coming and hanging out. This has been super fun. Lori said, what's Slytherin Hufflepuff?
What?
Lori. Baby.
Lori.
Girl.
Lori.
I hope that's a sarcastic joke.
Okay, okay. Yeah. We're going to rectify this.
Harry to the Potter.
Rectify makes me laugh.
The Broadcast Podcast Fund will send you the first book.
I was going to say, I will give up a month's worth of my patron money to buy a few books for Lori.
Okay. Lori, give me your address and we'll figure it out. Kayla, we will try to Skype or Google Hangout the karaoke. Ed also didn't know what that meant. Ugh. Okay, you guys fucking suck.
Wait, you're kidding me?
But I love you because you're listening. Don't just let's keep going because this is getting long and then I'm gonna want to edit it and then it's just gonna take like 8 years to get out. That's what she said.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
All right, so if you want to send us some feedback, you can do so at thebroadcasters3@gmail.com. You can call us 331-273 331 331-273-2373. You can do that. Or you can tweet us. I'm Colleen84.
Oh, I'm a maybe tweeter.
Literally. A-M-A-Y-B-E tweeter.
And I'm at Shandy Lamperle.
So, whatever you got to do to get us some feedback from this episode, that'd be great. The next time we are recording is, we're aiming for May 9th, so you have until then to get the feedback in, especially Fancy Panties list, but if you can do that before then, that'd be great, because we are really going to try to have that list, like, super done to present it in whole that night, so that'd be great. I think I'm good. Does anybody else have anything?
We have a couple of extra special patrons to thank, yes.
We do! Oh, thank you for that.
Oh, Shandy for the win.
Oh, you are for the win. So thank you to Eckhart, Tack, and Molly. You guys are awesome. And we really, really appreciate all that you do for us. If you guys have anything special you want to email us, we'll do that too. It's cool. All right. So, guys, on that note, thanks for hanging out with us. My name's Colleen.
My name is Amanda.
And I'm Shandy.
Peace out.
Thanks, guys. This was fun.
Bye. Bye. It's been fun.
Yeah, we'll see you at 50. Sure, why not?
Yeah,
So what's AARP age?
I believe when you turn
65, 60, 65.
50. Whatever
I will ask
AARP
my
age
parents
is.
because they got very my mom like made a note of it when she got her AARP. It was like right before the birthday. So I will ask and report back.
All right. Well, we'll let you know what our next show is. All right. Peace out, Cub Scouts. See a lot of you on next week. Okay, bye. Boo! Yay. I'm so excited. Bye.
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 All right, guys in the chat, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This is very exciting. Yay. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Thank
good
you,
night.
guys.
Oh, hey, Mike. New person in the chat. Yeah, thanks, guys. We'll see you soon. This show, I think we're going to post it a little bit later in the week just to space it all out. Because the other one was yesterday because, you know, hashtag Zootopia.
Because life. Yeah. Because pneumonia.
The pneumonia.
Oh, my God. It's been a fucking challenge with the pneumonia. Now that we're not recording this, it's been like, ugh, you know.
Is the chat still hearing us?
Mm-hmm. They are.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah, they are. They are. Just high fevers, hallucinations. It's just been...
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
The scary part.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think... Jay will talk about this on the next Married Man show when he's back, but like he hotboxed himself because he was so cold from his fever, and it was his temperature up to 103, so he started hallucinating, and it was just crazy. And then, you know, the Gatorade brought it down. I was like, you know, because he said what he was hallucinating. I was like, okay, hold on, and like I got Gatorade, and I was like, because that was the only thing I thought to do. I was like, oh, I don't know what else to do. I've never had this before. So we did the Gatorade, and, you know, that brought it back down, and he was fine. It was fine within like a half a glass. So, but it was just like, it was pretty scary for a little while. And Zach was awesome because, you know, he was hallucinating and Zach was kind of there. And I was just like, Zachy, you know, I told Jay, I was like, you don't die. Let me just go upstairs. So I brought Zach upstairs. I was like, Zach, I'm going to read you one book, but we're not going to do 2 books. We're not going to do a song. We're not going to do anything. Let me read you the book and please go to bed. And, you know, he understood exactly what was going on. So, or I don't know if he understood exactly what was going on, but he understood.
It's like, Daddy, I was sick. Like,
yeah, exactly. So, you know, it was this thing, you know, he just understood, like, you know, okay, so he didn't protest, he didn't anything, like we read one book, and I was like, please, I gotta go back downstairs right now. And he was really good. He never cried out. Like tonight, like I shut the light off at like 8:20, and from 8:20 until about 9 o'clock, he was still like, Mommy, because he heard me outside. He was like, Mommy, why aren't you here? And I was like, shh. But like last night, he didn't cry, he didn't do anything, and it was good. Like it was one of those moments you're like, yeah, I'm kind of winning as a parent. Well, maybe a little bit. Like, you know, he understands things. So, but I don't know. But I feel like in this makeup and my tired eyes, because we had the thunderstorm last night and we had flood warnings. We had major floods that the road leading out of my neighborhood, like we could get out. The flood warning went off twice, and a generator blew, and a tree fell down in my neighborhood. So I kept getting waken up by, like, I got woken up several times by noises. I didn't know what they were until, like, this morning. But, like, one of them, I could have sworn that, like, I heard a door slam and a woman laugh. And it turns out it was, like, Zach in my bed, like, making weird noises. But, like, it was rough. Like, it was rough. I was terrified. Like, I went around with a flashlight and was like, are we all okay? Like, are we going to die? Is, like, somebody here because it's raining? I don't know. But, anyway. So, for the rest of you out there still watching, this is after we finish recording. This is what we do. We talk a lot. Generally, Jay comes down and, you know, helps gossip with us. But, yeah, on that note.
Also, not for nothing, this is why you wear lipstick, liquid lipstick. Yeah. Notice?
Yeah, the difference.
Nothing has changed on my face.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And me and my half lips.
I'm telling you. Stila makes the best liquid lipstick. I love this shit. I was a MAC girl for forever. I was MAC red all the way. This is my new favorite red.
Kayla
And
wants
it's
to know
very
which
nice.
lipstick you're wearing. So
It's Stila. And I believe, I can't remember the exact red color, but it's a tube, it's liquid, so it does take a little bit of precision to put it on, but it is
she
my
says, "Ooh,
favorite.
Stila, is it fiery?"
I don't know. I don't think it's fiery.
Look at Amanda. Her hair is fiery. The rest of her
Yeah.
isn't.
It's the
Her
darker.
personality.
It's the darker red. It's like a more. It's a more blue red. But it is my favorite because I used to be a MAC red all the way, like not the Russian red, like just the straight up MAC red. And I've now transitioned to this one, and it is my favorite. I will get the name and I will put it in the thread for anyone who is interested, because it's like a universally flattering red, because it's pretty neutral with like a tiny slant towards the blue color, but it's pretty flattering for all skin colors.
Cool.
Yeah. And it's really it's hydrating. You only have to put like a little bit of like balm over it, and you have to apply maybe after, like I'll eat dinner with it and then I'll maybe like touch it up a little bit.
Oh, that's awesome.
But it's pretty, it's my favorite. And it really lasts. I bought it like 2 years ago, and it's really, there's still a lot left in the tube.
Nice.
And I use it a lot, especially with like my eyes, because I haven't been putting a lot of like eye makeup or face makeup on. I've just been doing like just lipstick to hide the fact that I'm not wearing anything else on my face.
Yeah. I get it. Sorry. I have to post the leftovers, so I'm actually exporting both leftovers and broadcast right now. So leftovers
Nice.
comes out soon.
Yeah, you guys are really like behind the wall now. This is like the wizard.
You guys
in
are
his
literally
sweatpants.
behind the wall. I mean, I have posted shows while recording. It's just, it is what it is. All right. Yeah. Become a patron, and you can, I don't know, get more
I don't think
shows.
this is a very good patron level. I don't think anyone would enjoy this.
Yeah, nobody would. All right, I'm gonna stop the broadcast. Unless anybody else wants to straight chill.
I need to go eat.
Yeah, Ed really loves.
Oh God, yeah. Oh my God, it's so past dinner time for you.
Yeah. All right.
Good
night, everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for playing.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about my boobs.
Why are you sorry about your
No,
boobs?
don't ever be sorry about that. That is
I'm
nothing
really
to be
not.
sorry
I'm just trying
about.
to be,
What
I'm
are
trying
you
to
even?
play it. I'm really not. I love them. Although this, and I'm no longer 34A, so this, I'm willing to bet that I have, deep marks and whatnot from this bra right now. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have bruises tomorrow, but anyway, I did my best Dina Lohan tonight, so I hope that I pleased everybody.
Oh, you did. It was great.
All right, cool. I'll see you guys all soon, and I love you all. Good night. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you for tuning in.